Welcome to this great adventure of two sisters.
Absolutely not. Hey guys, welcome to the Regina Kids podcast. I am your host, Maxie.
With her lovely younger sister, Rita the H.A.M.
And here on the podcast, as you can see, sibling relationships can be loving and sometimes a bit
dramatic.
Affect me, please. Complicated. So, join us every week as we explore all aspects of having a sibling.
Come be our sibling.
Yeah, exactly. Welcome back to another episode of the Regina Kids podcast. If you're new here, I am your host, Maxie.
I'm your host, Rita.
Can I finish my intro?
Oh, my bad. When you start saying super producer and all that other good stuff now?
I don't know. I was just finna try something. We'll try it again next time.
You gotta tell me. You gotta tell me about new stuff, girl. I be a robot.
How? When I'm still talking, you're not supposed to interrupt, bro.
I'm talking about when it comes to the intro stuff.
But I wasn't done talking.
Because I always say my name right after you say your name. You do all this. You can't be doing no new stuff, girl. I ain't used to that. So now you gonna say super producer.
I don't know what I was gonna say because you messed it up.
We'll try again next show.
Anyway,
I know not to mess it up. I know not to mess it
up. Y'all can see my sibling is in a wonderful mood today.
But, I got my shoulders out. They're a little brown for me being outside.
If y'all want to check out her shoulders being out, subscribe.
Florida hair.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Regina Kids Podcast.
Being natural in Florida is not what it ain't it.
Or y'all can send us a sib note and tell her y'all don't care about her shoulders or her Florida hair. And y'all can email us at reginakidspodcast@gmail.com or slide on over to our DMs on Instagram at _Regina Kids Podcast or on TikTok at Regina Kids Podcast.
I need some of that what was that shit Daddy used to use in his hair? No, I don't want that greasy shit. TC.
What, that S-curl stuff?
Yeah, get my curls, as my bonus baby said, I need to moisturize these curls.
Yeah, you need to get your curls popping. Rita's in I don't know, she be tripping sometimes.
Hey, life be life and shit. Yeah, I get what y'all gonna, what you say, you get what you gonna get today.
Right, because when I brought up this topic of legacy, what are you leaving behind?
I ain't leaving shit.
See, this is what I'm talking about.
My legacy is going to be in the memories.
So you leaving behind memory. We're going to deep dive into the legacy topic. But if you're new here, I am a 3-time self-published author and broadcast media producer. All my books can be found now on Amazon, and in a couple weeks they will be available on BarnesandNoble.com. Let's roll into this commercial. Hey dreamers, my name is Maxie E. Norman, owner of Eleanor Maxwell LLC. I'm a broadcast media manager and show producer. I'm also a podcaster of a show called the Regina Kids Podcast, and I'm a 3-time self-published author. You heard me, 3 times self-published author. My first book, On My Broken Crayon Still Color, daily affirmation book, and a journal was Road to Motivate and Encourage. My second book, Love You More, Grieving Isn't Easy and Healing Hurts, is about the 5 stages of grief and how to jumpstart your process of healing. My new book, the trilogy, I Am Not Responsible for Your Tears, is the authentic guide to being happy. And it's about getting those 7 steps to being fully happy. All my books are available now on Amazon. And as always, we'll continue to glow through whatever it is we're going through. So, just to recap of the commercial, all my books are
So cute.
available on Amazon as of right now.
Yeah, and
So,
pretty soon I'll be selling some shit too. But ain't gonna have nothing to do with no books.
what is it that you plan on selling?
Some crazy stuff.
Oh, God. Like what? We ain't even
I
talked
got
about
these.
this.
We ain't about. I'm gonna just say it now because you got all these commercials and stuff, and I'm feeling left out. I want a commercial too. I just
Okay.
got to figure out what I want a commercial of. But you know what? Maybe a year or two ago, I was selling some $1 million pool cups. So maybe I'll go back to selling those.
$1 million poem.
That could be my legacy. $1 million pool.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, God. What is wrong with you? I can't. And I'm not.
That could be my legacy. uh, yeah.
Yeah, I can't and I'm not.
Get
So,
your $1 million pool cups here.
I knew she was going. So, to reel it back, because you always take shit too far. So, legacy. When you hear that word legacy, what does that mean to you?
You know, respecting your community if that's something that you want. Just, I think legacy is your overall memory. So, like, depending on which, like lane that you're in, most people want to pass stuff down to their kids and stuff like that.
So, just to read the Google
But
definition.
go ahead.
Legacy is any amount of money or property left to someone in a will, or the long lasting impact of particular events, actions, etc., that took place in the past or in a person's life.
You know what? I'm gonna have a legacy. My actions.
What actions?
Yeah. My legacy is that I'm a good human. That's it. I don't plan on leaving no money. I'm spending all my shit before I go.
Oh, goodness. The reason why this topic was brought up is because lately it's been I've been having a lot of different conversations about people talking about this generational wealth and leaving a legacy for your family and yada, 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 yada. And it made me think because people really don't think about it in depth because, like, sometimes people be so concerned about what their title is. So
Mhm.
when it's all said and done, and if you have a gravestone, it'll read sister, aunt, mother, blah, 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 blah. But it's not going to read, corporate professional or manager or lead or whatever. It's not going to read all of these other
Girl,
titles that people,
your
stress
job don't
themselves
give a
out
fuck
about.
about you. Your
Oh,
job don't
God.
give corporate America don't give two shits about you. And anybody who think otherwise, I, you go ahead. But they don't give two shits about us. And you know what? And I've always known that, but I seen it in action. Especially like during COVID, because it was a lady that I worked with, super nice lady. I had interactions with her. I wasn't close to her, but I had interactions with her and all that. We found out she had passed, I think, like on like a Thursday. Girl, her job was posted by Monday. We had a moment of silence for her on Wednesday. There ain't nobody said shit else about her.
Ever since, huh?
Uh-uh. Corporate America don't give a fuck about you.
Well, people have to know what's important. Like,
Yeah,
you
I'm
are the
not saying
one. You are the one that prioritizes your life and the things that are
right.
important to you. And a
Now, I'm
lot of
not saying
people.
go be an evil ass at work, but be a good human. But as far as your company as a whole, mm-mm.
So that is kind of what sparked, like, what is your legacy going to be? Like, for us, we do have our niece that we had guardianship of, that we basically both had a hand in raising.
Mm-hmm.
Shouts out to Malele. But as far as, like, because most people, their legacy is their kids. They leave their kids behind, and whatever they leave to their kids to keep on moving. And I think, like, when it comes to a lot of people in our community, we don't really. I think everybody is jumping on the bandwagon now for the generational wealth. That's why so many entrepreneurs and stuff like that. But you don't have to be an entrepreneur to leave a good legacy for your family when something
Yeah, that's
happens.
true. No, that's very very true. Make sure do the same shit that your job got on you. Your job has an insurance policy on you. It's the truth. You don't think they offer you an insurance policy? You don't think that they got a goddamn insurance policy on you? I've seen a whole article about how Walmart got insurance policies on each and every one of their employees.
Wow. Is that even legal?
Girl, it probably is. Guaranteed your job got an insurance policy on you. If nothing else, if you ain't gonna leave them not one red cent, just make sure that your your arrangements is paid for, because that's one of the worst things. They already grieving. They shouldn't have to be sitting up here right rubbing their cooch across the curb trying to
Oh,
put you in the
God.
ground.
How is that even going to work? How does that even
I don't
help?
know, but shit, if I buy a house, I'm burying one of our parents in our backyard, so then I could be considered a cemetery, and I ain't got to pay taxes no more.
Risa, stay off of these people internet.
Yeah, that's TikTok.
Stay off of these people's internet with the foolishness that people is doing.
Nah, that ain't no foolishness. That's facts. If I bury you in my backyard, I am considered a cemetery. I ain't got. They can't come take my house. I ain't got to pay HOA fees. None of that. I am a cemetery. I can do what the fuck I want to do
But do
on
you
my land.
really want to walk out of your house and have one of your parents in the backyard?
Yeah, I'll put their ass up under a tree or something. That's some good fertilizer.
I, you know what? You only got one parent left.
Yeah, we can put it in a rose bush.
We ain't doing shit. I don't want no participation in the shit that you're talking about. I don't even know how we got here.
We talking about legacy.
So, in thinking about this show and what legacy actually means, you
Okay,
said
I'm
you ain't
sorry.
leaving nobody shit. I feel like,
I mean, it honestly depends on whoever go first. So, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because I know don't nobody want no house in Florida. So, um, if I go first, you know what I'm saying, he'll still be there in the house. So we making sure that it's set up to where the house will end up being paid off, and then he can do whatever the fuck he want to do. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? But if he go first, it'll be the exact same way. But as far as like leaving something, I guess that'd be it. Y'all can sell that bitch. Cause I'm
I,
living my life. Ain't like I mean, like whatever assets from me selling these $1 million poon cups, you know, I divvy it out
Oh,
if I ain't
God.
spent it all. Outside of that, my legacy gonna be people watching back our podcast, the love that I give to my family. That's gonna be my
Now
legacy.
you moving in the right direction, bro.
I got it. I was gonna get back on topic here.
No, you wasn't. But
Yes, I
it just made me think because I had listened to Tabitha Brown and her husband on Club Shay Shay. And I
Mhm.
heard somebody had asked him, her husband, like, what do you think the biggest thing, like, basically, what is the legacy that you think that y'all family is doing? And his biggest thing was, like, his great 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 grandkids would be able to Google their grandmother and see everything that she has done.
That's dope. That is dope.
Like her installments at Target and her recipes and her seasonings and her books and just everything that she has done. So
Okay.
it made me really think, like,
They're
even
gonna
with
Google
me,
you in these books.
even with um like just the stuff that we're working on as far as like the podcast and the writings that I have and stuff like that. Like, to me, like, our nieces, my god kids, like the kids who call me TT, like they have a real live living, you know, inspiration to show them like you could do whatever you want. Like whatever you set your
Mhm.
mind to, whatever you would like to create and leave out in this world, like you have an opportunity to leave a really good legacy for years and years and years to come.
Agreed.
So, Rita want hers to be $1 million poon cups, but whatever. You know, it doesn't matter if that's what she wanted to be remembered for. No
And
judgment.
other things they just I ain't came up with it yet.
Right. But it's just one of those things, like, I think people should really take into consideration and think about, like, what am I leaving my kids outside of money? Because the thing about money is this: if you don't financially prepare them now
That.
to be responsible with money and have a good relationship with money, because a lot of us didn't grow up having a good relationship with money, didn't know how
At
to
all.
self-taught budget and save money, and when life come, life be really lifing. So if they don't end up having a good relationship with money, it doesn't matter how much you leave them, they're gonna
Mhm.
just spend it all. Like, it's a lot of
Right.
people out here living to stunt for other people.
I
So
don't do that.
if that's the goal, to buy a bunch of luxury items, no matter how much you leave them, they're gonna be out here just looking good. And then what? So what is their legacy gonna be? Because some of this designer shit is like driving a car off the lot. It's depreciating with time, and you be selling it on these retail shops to people who just don't want to pay full price for it. So,
And some of that shit is ugly.
fashion is one of those things that is
It's
just
in the
like,
eye of, what do they say? The eye of the beholder.
right. It's supposed to be different. It's supposed to be creative, but it's also a form of self expression. So you may not like my more conservative look
I mean,
versus.
I like your conservative look. That's not true.
I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about
Oh,
I'm generalizing it. Someone may not like, my more modest, conservative type of look versus somebody else who wants to be a little flashier and a little, more revealing and see through and all of that.
that's me. That's me.
Right. So it's all, some people may look at your look and be like, ugh, I don't like that. Versus like, she probably needs to cover some of them shoulders up.
You lie.
She's still out here with her shoulders out.
Mm-hmm.
Showing all the, what y'all call tier top titty and stuff like that. Everybody ain't into that. So,
Ooh, that's a good thing to put on the cup.
what?
Top tier, top titty.
Why would I?
Giving me some ideas, girl.
I really ain't.
With little boobs at the bottom.
What?
Legacy.
Absolutely not. You gonna have to get a whole nother website for your.
Oh, I can't sell my cups on Eleanor Maxwell.
Next to my healing teacups.
Hey, titties heal stuff too. They be making people day.
And my happiness mugs you want to sell $1 million poon cups and
Hey, they might want $1 million pool cup in their box instead of that little ass teacup. They want some extra tea.
no.
Let's sip our tea in our $1 million pool cup. We should do a combination healing box.
What? What is the combination healing box?
Yeah, it'd be like some of the things, your book, and then a little sprinkle of me in there.
Like what?
My $1 million pool cup.
Jesus, no.
Some bad bitch flashcards.
Some bad bitch flashcards. I don't even know what a bad bitch flashcard is.
Girl, these ideas is coming off top of the dome right now.
Lord.
It'd be like one of them little flippy books on my bad bitch inspirational quotes of the week.
Bad bitch inspirational quotes of the week.
Yeah.
What's a bad bitch inspirational quote of the week? I just need a
I'm fine as hell. Yep, I am. Ooh, that's good. I like that. Y'all hit my DM if y'all think that's a good idea.
You better hope they don't take it while you over here throwing out ideas. Because ain't nothing new under the sun. Ain't that what they say?
Yeah, go ahead, take it. I still come out with some shit. I don't care. Legacy.
Why you saying it like that?
I don't know.
Oh man. But yeah, I just think people need to take an opportunity and figure out like what is the legacy that I'm gonna leave for my family. Like
yeah.
After my tombstone reads sister, mother, wife, whatever, then the businesswoman and author and all of these other titles that people want to give you, are they really going to mean something to the people in your family? Like, are you going to spend your whole life working and never make memories with them that they're going to be able to remember for time and time again?
My thing, that is the most important part, is the making of the memories. You know what I mean? Like, like me and my bonus baby going to see the Barbie movie, and us in our Barbie shirts and our Barbie Crocs with the fur, with my toes out. I just had to put that out there. That's that's a memorable thing. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, it's about making those memories and trying to have like little traditions that you do with the people that you love and the people in your family, and like when my godkids and my nieces were little, like this time a year with the going back to school stuff was like one of the big things. We would go to the store and I let them pick out their own book bag and we fill their book bag with school supplies and stuff like that. Like those are the type of like memories and stuff that you just want them to cherish, like the small stuff. I remember we was talking about I was talking to my best friend about my god kids, and we was talking about how like she always would get them Nike book bags with Nike jackets to match. And one of the older kids just remembered like, yeah, mama always used to make sure we was fly. I'm like, they be acting like they ain't never had nothing when they didn't had everything. It's just those little key little just little the icings on the cake that just do it for me. So
Yeah.
I really want to leave lasting memories with them. Like I told my nieces, I want to purchase all of them like a piece of jewelry that is really sentimental from me to them that they could keep. And if they have little girls, they could pass it on, or just something that they can have to be like, yeah, this is something my auntie got me. Because this is like I was reading an article, and this girl was like the memories of her aunt that she after her aunt passed was that her aunt had a favorite nail color. Like it was on, it's like something like lavender purple that her aunt always used to wear. So that was like a big memory for her, and her favorite perfume that she always used to wear. So it's just certain things that people should, start to open your mind and think about like, what will my legacy be? Because it's so many things going on in the world, so many things happening that you just never know. So
Yeah.
people need to live their life, treat people good, so that when you're no longer here, the response that people have about you will be good. Because the thing is, a lot of people won't remember what you do for them, but they'll always remember how you made them feel.
Facts.
So a lot of times people think I'm just gonna spend money, and people forget the things that people have done for them, but they never forget how you make them feel. But
I like that.
With that being said, Rita, what is your sib note of the day regarding legacy? What is that face?
Be a good human. Before anything else, be a good human. Cause like Maxie was saying, about how you make people feel. Be a good human. Let that be the first lasting memory.
Yeah, good humans are nice.
Mm-hmm.
I think
New merch coming soon.
Here she go. I think that my sib note is going to be go out and build a legacy that you could be proud of. I think that a lot of times, like, and I'm speaking for myself in general, like, I've been an author for 2 years now. So I did 3 books in 2 years. I think I'm still like in shock until I see people or people leave me messages about how certain things that I've written or when they receive a healing box is more than what they expected, and everything in it is intentional, and it just makes them feel a certain type of way. So yeah, go out and build a legacy for your family or just for yourself, that when you're no longer here and the whispers come and the people mention your name in rooms that you're no longer in, that they're saying good stuff about you.
They're gonna be like, she was a funny lady.
She was a funny lady.
Yeah. That's what they're gonna say about me. Well, that girl's crazy.
That part. That's it right there. Did y'all hear the things that she said? She was crazy, just nuts.
And it's gonna get worse, girl. I can't wait to get. I live to be that old lady that just say whatever the hell she want to say.
We won't be podcasting in, bro.
Oh, we gonna be podcasts. We gonna be 2 old ass women talking shit. It's gonna be great. Look fine as hell. I can't wait to be OG 69.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
OGs can on, don't OG comes only back when it's like a 9 in the a 5 or a 9. That's the only time I can use OG. Outside
Who
of that,
told
I'm
you
just
that?
classy. It's my rule. It's my world, my rule. So when I turn 45, I'll be an OG 45.
Oh wow.
Then OG 49. Yeah, I like that. I got a ring to it.
Anyway, go out and build the legacy that you are going to be proud of for your family. And as always, thank you guys for joining us on another episode of the Regina Kids podcast. And we will always continue to glow through.
Whatever it is we're going through. Bye, guys.